Welcome back, guys, to my Android playthrough of Atom RPG. So last time we had just met Fidel. There he is, waiting patiently for me outside of his room. And I did mention we was going to go into the city, didn't I? Oh, why can't I go through there? See if it'll let me go through if I tap. Yeah, what? That was weird. But I do believe that may be jumping the gun ever so slightly. I think I may go back to Otradnoy. Really don't. I'm going to be pronouncing that different ways. I'm going to be second guessing myself throughout this whole playthrough, probably. So yeah, I'm gonna just walk back. I'm gonna grab Katya her mushrooms. I'm gonna have a few battles, especially now we've got Fidel on the team. We don't want scavengers, no thank you. Ah yes, I'm hungry. So we'll make a bit of. We'll eat some meat. Cook. Back. So we've got roast meat. So when you get the meat off the enemies, the rats, and also wolves, they drop meat fillets, meat steaks. Canned meat, that's the can of meat that we've picked up in the first town. And corn, mamalja. I have no idea what these words are. Mamalja, I'm going to say mamalja. That is, yeah, obviously it says there corn. I was going to explain that, but it says corn, ... prepare mamalja. I have also included the thumbstick on the left. It helps us run around like this. Which can be quite handy. Especially when I've got radar activated. I can see items as they get close. Whereas if I just skip the camera to where I want to go and tap it, I could be missing out on quite a bit of stuff. And I think it looks better on screen as well for the playthrough. There are times when... Oh, here we go. Let's see what these wolves have to offer. Now they'll probably not be high level wolves. Should be able to manage between us. But we shall find out. Let's see what we want to do here. So I'm going to click and hold Fidel. And I'm going to tell him to run away. Because I don't want him to engage at the minute. And myself, I'm going to move away slightly. And hopefully, that dog nearest to us will get close enough to attack first. There you go, that worked a treat. Oh, right, we do have a dog that's got a star on it, and I don't know exactly how much health it does have. I just know that it's a bastard. Stars usually mean enemies that are higher than your own level. But I think we can manage. So now I'm going to engage Fidel and tell him to attack. Let's hopefully I can do some damage to this dog. That'll do for now. I think we can do the same again. I'm going to tell him to run. I'm going to kick this dog to death. And I'm going to leg it myself. There we go. Skip turn. He didn't run anywhere. That wasn't very good, that, Fidel. Come on, come this way. Get out the way, dude. Will do. Now I want to engage him into attack mode again. Let's see what damage we can do to this main dog. And with any luck, I'll at least stun it, but we haven't. Where's he going? I thought I told him to attack. Oh no, I told him to run away again. Oh, this isn't working out very well. Well, you can have a go this time, lad. It is quite a powerful enemy, that. Not doing too much damage. Who else had it? Well, I will not be proceeding with that. Yeah, every time I get one of my companions dies, I'm afraid it's reload time. It's a shame, really. A good mechanic to this game would be, like, for example, in the Outer Worlds, where you're... Although on expert mode, it is permadeath on the Outer Worlds as well, but yeah, it'd be handy if they just went to sleep until the battle was over. It'd save this. I know you can mod the game, actually, and it does add that feature, but I don't know if you can mod the Android version. We'll walk past the scavengers again. We do want another battle, if possible. Yeah, I can't believe we've just bumped into a 1-star dog. So this is expert mode, is it? Wonderful. Not having much luck here. No encounters so far. No thank you. I normally would, but got everything I need for now. You just want a few fights if you can. Get some experience. Oh yeah. I don't know what that was. I tapped it just as I was about to press camp. Yes. Roast the old meat. That pretty much replenishes all your hunger. Canned meat replenishes maybe 800 out of 1,500. Meat does 1,200 out of 1,500 max. Mammalgia, I think that does 300. But corn can be quite easy to come by because you can actually plant it in certain areas and get 6 at a time. You also get experience for cooking meat. You get 11 experience. What happened then? I didn't mean to do that. But I got some experience, it's fine. Yeah, you get 11 experience for cooking beef, and I think you get 5 for cooking corn. I think that's it, really. I've never noticed any other forms of food, cooking food, that makes gives you any more experience than that. No thank you. Better watch what I'm clicking now. I didn't want to run away from those bugs and rats. Go on then. I nearly took the bandits out last time, and I was on my own, so hopefully we'll fare better this time round. Right, so he's got a pistol up top. This guy might go quite easily. Maybe not. Over to you, Fidel. Let's try out the spade. It is quite a good weapon, that. I might continue using that for now. Skip turn, I've only got 1 AP left. So far so good. Let's smash it with a spade. No, missed. So I'm going to run around the back of him. That wasn't very nice of you. Although halfway down. Or so it seems. That'll do for now. Oh, leave me alone. going to run one square away so that he... Oh! So it goes after Fidel. Let's mix it up a bit. Almost got him. Go on, finish him off. Happy days. Is that our first successful battle? One of them. So he's got rubles, seed corn, fork and a bit of meat. That's all handy. Seed corn is what you use for growing corn. So I think we'll go and plant that in Octrodnoi when we get back there. Waste paper. That's one of the type of items you want to hold on to. There's somebody who really needs waste paper. Take all of that stuff. I didn't really check what he had then, but I can sift through it at some point. Let's get out of here, Fidel. Or should we search around for junk? Let's get the radar. Let's have a look. Nothing I can see. There might be a cooking spot here. Just double check. So I've still got the radar on, so any items that are salvageable will glow green. This is quite a large area, and I don't think, from experience, I'm partially sure that there's nothing to find. At most we might get some mushrooms, some toadstools, which wouldn't be a great loss at this point in time, seeing as I'm looking for toadstools. But there's plenty of them around town to give to Katia. I think we've seen everything here, so let's get out of here. $14 health. If I can make it back to town, we're in business. If not, it's going to auto-save anyway, so we might as well chance it. Because in town, we've got a doctor who'll heal my wounds for free. Hungry. Are we hungry to the point of losing HP? Don't want to talk to you, sunshine. Got other pressing matters, like starvation and almost dead. So we've made it. That'll do for now. First things first, let's go speak to the doctor. I think this is the doctor's hut. No, that's next door to the doctor's hut. There he is, big red cross. I can hear the footsteps. There he is. Come on, Doc, heal me up. Yes, you must be the local doctor. Bullseye, young man. Dr. Mikoyan at your service, but you may call me Constantine. I need your help, Doctor. Well, what's wrong? Let me have a look at you. Dr. Mikoyan checks your pulse, your blood pressure, even your pupils. Afterwards, he steps back and rubs his chin. He looks worried. I have a drug that might help. Open your mouth, please. Now stick out your tongue. Drink it all down. It's a pre-war mixture. It's helped many good people in its time. Yum yum. The doctor's wonderful pre-war mixture tastes like a blend of castor oil and whale fat. Really? How do you know? Do you often consume castor oil and whale fat, Mr. Hero? It's a strange one. You barely stop yourself from vomiting it up on the floor, but a few minutes later you actually do start to feel better. The drug worked. Done and done. You are completely cured, young man. Please come visit me again any time you find yourself in a scrape. Thanks, Doc. I better go now. Much appreciated. Can you help me mate Fidel? No, sorry. I only help the main character. No worries. See you in a bit. So I noticed that I didn't speak to Alexander while he was here. There's a man at the bar who I think I needed to speak to. I'm not sure if I can get the chance to speak to him again. If we do, happy days. If not, it's not the end of the world. Before you sits a young woman. She's deep in concentration, writing in a notebook. We've gone through that before. Hello, how's the gathering going? Got something for me? No, I've not actually done it, have I? Right, where's some mushrooms? Totally forgot about that. It's like the only reason I came back. A lot's happened since. I've died once. I wonder how many mushrooms we do have. 2. Can't remember how many she needs. As many as humanly possible. There's one. Let's get that one. And we should go enter a battle with a creepy crawly. When we get there. No, I just took the toadstool. Where's that insect? Wandering about like a dickhead. There we go. Skip turn. That'll do for now. So we've got 3 toadstools. Need 1 more. Maybe 2 more actually. Let's double check where the other one might be. I've got a feeling she needs 4 of them. But I am not too sure. Oh, we leveled up. It's good to know. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Character. Oh, we're in a battle. How did that happen? Let's go. Where's Fidel? Let's get moderately close. There we go. Where's that toadstool now? We'll take that. I'm not 100% sure if 4's enough. But to be safe, I'll find another one. There we go, found it. And I think I heard a rat squeaking. Where is it? I heard something. We'll have to find it. There it is. 2 of them. Don't know where Fidel is. He's lagging behind. I don't really want him to get involved in any fighting at the minute, seeing as his health is half of what mine is. Skip that. Oh, that was a bit short. I'm going to get rid of that spade that I have. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just going to stop using it personally. I'm going to give it to Fidel. He could do with a bit of protection. Whereas I could do with an attack that only takes 3 AP, and I know that a regular punch just takes 3 AP up, so that's not what I want. I want the inventory. Drop that. Oh no, I didn't need to drop it. I could have just dragged it straight to Fidel. Where is it now? Oh, it's at the bottom. So Fidel can have that. He can also equip it. I'll keep his feet free in case he wants to do any kicking moves. We'll get the meat from these rats. There we go. Now, how much health do you have, Fidel? You've got 49. And I've got 44. You've got quite a lot of health. So he's level 4, I'm level 2. That makes sense. His 49 health isn't too bad. Could do with finding some armor. Taking a bit too much damage in battles at the minute. I'm gonna cook 1 steak just to help Fidel along a little bit. Oh, I forgot corn porridge. So that's what Mamalja is. After eating some corn porridge, you can finally restore your valuable health. We'll have some corn porridge. We'll have some more corn porridge. So we've got 2 lots of corn porridge. And that was 5 health each. So that means Fidel's on 57, was it? Was he 47 before? I should know these things. That's no wonder I keep dying. 49. Oh, then. I'm sure he was on 49 before. He wasn't though. His health bar's gone up. I am so skittish. Did I get these rats from around here? Possibly. There's nothing to be seen, at least for now. I'm going to go back to the abandoned house. Wrong way. A bit too far. Because I know next to the house we have a bit of farmland. Where was the seed corn that we picked up earlier? So the seed corn's here. So you use that like we used the key at the beginning in the first episode when we got out the door. Pop it in your hand. Switch to the seed corn and then tap on the patch, and you plant the crops and you have to wait for the harvest. Usually takes a day or 2. So we shall go do other things for now. It's good to keep growing seed corn from the start to the finish, even if you don't use the corn, because like I say, you get 5 experience for each corn. Keep growing it and storing it. Eventually you'll have enough corn to maybe give yourself 1,000 experience in one go. Do you have any armor, Mr. Shopkeep? I'd like to see your wares, please. Doesn't have any armor that I can see. He's got a club. Have a look at that. 6 to 19 damage. Just looking around. Let's have a look at the ore. So that's 3 to 14. I think we can get that unequipped and get him a club instead. I'd like to see your wares again, please. We'll take the club. We'll take the 2 waste paper as well. Must be this junk, so I don't have to spend so many rubles. Oils don't need. Pork don't need. Carrots are good. Keep them. I need the rusty knife, so I'll pay the difference with the rest. And pay the rest of it with cash. It's a nice trade, thank you very much. I might, while it takes quite a bit of health off, and my hands and feet aren't really doing much damage at the moment, I might take the spade, and Fidel can have the club. And what I'll do is I'll put the spade in the foot slot, because they both take 4 AP. When the spade hits, it tends to do a lot more damage. Right, Catcher, is 4 toadstools enough for you? No, it's 5. Right, where's this last toadstool? Can't be too far away, surely. Oh, another stash point. We'll definitely go over here then. And with any luck, we'll spot a toadstool in the meantime. Nothing there. Oh. Nothing there. Right down here. We didn't pick the other toadstool up, so that's the one. Oh well. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, nice. Got a bit of Casparamid as well. Come in handy if I ever get damaged in battle, or if Fidel does. So the 1 toadstool, and we should have enough to satisfy Catcher's needs. But then we're definitely going back to Krasnoznamene. I'm going to try and get in this city. Let's just... There you go. I should have your toadstools now. Hello, how's the gathering going? Got something for me? Yes, I do. Here you go. Good work. I'm proud of you. Let me see. You hand her the mushrooms. She scrutinises the fungi with a professional eye, and satisfied with the quality, smiles broadly. I went to hell and back for those fungi. Almost died, in fact. So what do you say, madam? Mayhap your knight deserves a real reward for his epic deeds. Success. Oh, my hero. My own gallant Sir Bors. Here's another 20. You know, to aid in your recuperation. Yeah, I should think so, after nearly killing me. Thanks a lot. Now, how about speaking to the village head? Sure thing. I'll write a note to Comrade Kovalev right now with my recommendation. Give it to him personally, since I'm sure he'll want to talk to you. He lives to the left of the bar entrance. Good luck. Thanks. I better go. Maybe I'll get a bit of extra experience here as well. Because this generator needs a bit of tinkering. You've tried to fix the engine. Look. There we go. Bit of experience on top. What do you say about me fixing your engine? Before you stands a 50-year-old man. His rigid posture and his prideful expression contrast slightly with his shifty eyes. Seems like he'd been a small-time government official before the war. Comrade, comrade! Might you be here to fix our water tower? I might be the one who already fixed it. Can't you hear the motor from here? Oh really, comrade? I can't believe it. Is it true that someone in this world, warped by war and anger, had the strength and morality to lend a hand to a struggling community? Yes, of course. It was a pleasure. Now how about my payment? Oh, comrade. And I thought you wouldn't be one of those blatant con men that demand some sort of compensation for simply helping out the proletariat. Well, that can't be helped. What are you asking as compensation? All I can offer you is a sum of money. It's not a lot, but it's not a little either. Take it or leave it. There's many fools in the world that you can still con. Here, 50 rubles. So this is how you treat the working class around here? Now I get why your tech guy left. It is because of extortionists like you that capitalism is rearing its ugly head again. Here, 25 rubles more, and this is all I have left. Thanks anyway. I better leave. I'll do nicely. An extra 75 rubles for our troubles. So here's Comrade Kovalev's house. Speak to him and let's see what he wants us to do. Before you stands an old man in an old and battered but clean jacket. He looks around 60, but hale and hearty for someone living in the waste. It's possible his real age is close to 70. His strict face graced with a brush-like moustache. What do you need, comrade? I got this letter of recommendation at the tavern. I'm looking for work, you see. Interesting. Let me take a look. Comrade Kovalev quickly scans your note. You notice that he holds it very close to his eyes. Seems like his vision isn't what it used to be. So Katya Radchenko believes you can be trusted, eh? Maybe so. In any case, you made an impression. That is recommendation enough for me. I'll wait silently. So you're looking for work? Ours is a poor village, but... The head cracks his knuckles, then looks you over, finally coming to a conclusion. Maybe I do have a job for you after all. You probably already heard about the bandit gang that terrorizes our village. Each month they come to collect supplies from us. If we don't surrender the goods, they rob and kill our people. We tried fighting them, but to no avail. But now, looking at your honest face, I've come up with a little plan. The head lowers his gaze again. It's hard for you to read him. He's either indecisive or just searching for the right words. I'm listening. The thing is, I believe there's a snitch living in our village. A traitor. A rat. I'm sure about this. Someone made a pact with the bandits and keeps them informed of everything that goes on around here. But with that said, I can't imagine who the rat actually is. And the bastard himself knows me and the other villagers too well to get caught. When we hired mercenaries to protect us, the bandits somehow knew right away. And each time we make a little money on trade, they show up for their slice. Someone's ratting us out. You're a new face in the region. It should be easy for you to earn the rat's trust. Bring me the identity of this traitor. That is the job. Why do you trust me with the job when I could be one of the bandits myself? The head laughs mirthlessly and appears to shrink a bit. His true age becomes more apparent. You realise he must be much older than 60. Oh, I'll tell you straight. The village is slowly dying. The drought, the bandits, young people always leaving. A few more years and we'll be wiped off the map. The old-timers will die off, and the remaining few will simply scatter. Some might even join the bandits. I don't like my options, but it's probably our only hope for now. Our last chance to change things, fix it. Not to recover what we lost, but to at least buy our settlement a little more time. If the village must die, let it die, honourably on its own, leaving warm memories in the hearts of the people. What's happening now, that's not even death. It's withering. It's rot. That's not good. Sounds like we need an investigation. Comrade Kovalev walks up to you. Do you agree, or do you decline? Give it to me straight. Like a pear cider. Make from 100% pears. I agree. Where should I start? Where do you start? Well, I'll start by telling you who I do not suspect. For one, I completely trust my fighting men, Jan and Patcha, on the south and north gates, respectively. They would not work for me otherwise. Trader Yashin may be a suspect. He's new in town and has a shady past, but he does so much for the village. He built his shop with his own money, he pays his taxes, and he suffers from the bandits like everyone else. Dr. Mikoyan and old Semyon, I trust like I would trust myself. We built this village together, you know. They're good people, time-tested and loyal. Comrade Grankin, the village superintendent, on the other hand, is a cowardly, shifty person. But no, he's too cowardly. He would never work with the bandits. It's much more profitable for him to keep his post in the village. The bandits would probably shoot him for laughs if he tried to talk to them. Katya and Vasya Radchenko, the owners of the tavern, have no reason to be snitches at all. They would never do something like that. And the others, I just don't know about the rest. Maybe you could give me some more clues. I suspect that the traitor's a man, and not too old. A person that travels from time to time but is known to be lazy. The head wrinkles his nose. These criminal types, they abhor honest labour. They think that only the low folk do work, while they themselves prance about like aristocrats. Yeah, well, I'd better start investigating. Who do we speak to? Let's talk to some folk. See what they have to say. Hey you. What are you running away for? Speak to me. Am I just going to follow her at that pace? Before you stands a hardy woman with a strict, large featured face. She has an apron on over her dress. I'd like to know what you think about the local bandits. The woman spits in disgust and crosses her arms over her chest. A cowardly bunch they are. That's my opinion. Lazy cowards, if you ask me. Oh, lazy cowards, if you ask me, are a great recipe for disaster. I don't fear them, but I don't talk to them either, and I don't recommend you doing so. That's a sure way to ruin your reputation. The woman wrinkles her nose in disgust and takes a proud stance. With her hands on her hips and her head nodded forward, it's obvious she hates the bandits too much to have anything in common with them. And that's great to hear. Well, I better go. Let's see what you have to say. Work, work. Are you Rihanna? Before you stands a shortish woman with a kindly face. She is wearing a simple dress. On her head is a linen headscarf, which she wears like a bandana of sorts. I'd like to know what you think about the local bandits. The woman puts a hand on her mouth and looks around fearfully. It seems the very topic scares her. Those bandits are terrible people. I'm scared for my husband the most. He's a proud man, and he is not accustomed to being disgraced. Those bastards, they shake every coin they can out of us. Every time they do, it's like a knife in the heart to him. They are terrible. Those guns they have, they're not afraid to use them either. For them, killing a man is easy. It's nothing to them, and I'm afraid that my husband will do something stupid one of these days and get himself killed. It scares me so much. The woman sadly shakes her head and wipes her tears when you're not looking. Doesn't seem like she's a liar. She really cares for her man and for the village itself. Everything will be alright. Thanks for sharing your opinion. I'll be on my way. Just get a feel for what they say. Before you stands a tough, hard-looking man aged around 45. He's wearing an old sunburnt shirt with the short sleeves and hardly work pants. Hardy work pants! I thought that was strange. Hardly work pants. It's like fucking it's the pants he wears for fucking lying in bed. It's hard not to notice a wide black moustache on his strict face. Hardly work pants. These are my relaxation pants. I'd like to know your opinion on the local bandits. The man clenches his large fists. The whites of his eyes go bloodshot. You watch as his whole body shakes with a wave of poorly concealed anger. Goddamn lawless jackals is what my opinion is. Instead of working like decent people, they rob our village and peaceful travellers. Oh, if we had the strength, we'd show them. We'd show them all. He slowly calms himself, but still shakes his fists. Even the mere existence of the bandits seems to challenge some of his personal beliefs. He looks sincere in his anger. A man such as this would rather die than cooperate with the bandits. Don't get upset. I just wanted your opinion. Now can I ask you some questions? Is it worth it? Well? Tell me about yourself. I don't even know your name. There's not much to tell. I'm a simple man. I work a lot. And I wish everyone would do that. Work keeps the bad thoughts away and helps you sleep better at night. Ah, I see. Well, I better go now. I have an investigation to continue with. Rankin. What do you think? This 50-year-old man looks like he's busy. He quickly lifts his head to see who came in, and upon seeing you gives you a small nod. Hello, comrade. What news do you bring? No news. Got to go. I don't want to just chit-chat, sunshine. Before you stands a stocky, powerful man aged around 30. He has a plump face, an upturned nose, and an impudent look in his eye. He's wearing workman slacks and a tight t-shirt with the word rowing painted on the front in faded, sunburnt letters. I'd like to get your opinion on the local bandits. Do they have a representative in the village? The man's face stays the same, and he doesn't expose any emotions your words should have brought out. His manner stays the same, and his gaze is still pretty saucy. What? Thieves are thieves. What's there to say? They survive, that's it. He spits to the side and looks at you insolently, right in the eye, in a very saucy manner. Do they suspect someone inside the village? Is there a spy around? And why are you interested anyway, comrade detective? Well, what if I want to join them? Yeah, look. What if the one who's working for the bandits just left the village quietly, making no trouble for you or anyone else? Out of sight, out of mind, as they say. And when you decide you're done with all the bullshit, sleeping under rocks, stealing dog food and all that stuff, there'll be a position available for you in our... the bandit camp. It's located not too far from here, in the abandoned factory. Well, how'd you like that kind of a career opportunity? Let's make this perfectly clear. You're the village snitch, right? Whoa, quiet down, man. Yeah, that's me. Although I resent being called a snitch, I'm more of an infiltrator. A saucy infiltrator, you know? Got sent here by my group. Anyway, my proposition is still open to you if you're interested. Stay here. I need to think for a while. Just think quick. I'm getting pretty nervous about Kovalev hunting me, so I won't stick around here long. If I see you leave the village, don't expect to find me here when you come back. I'll meet you at the abandoned factory. Sure, just don't leave yet. Let's go and tell the chief of our findings. Yo, Kovalev. I found your saucy traitor. Before you stands the head of the commune, Comrade Kovalev. He's wearing an old but nicely kept jacket. He looks about 60, but hale and hearty for someone living in the West. No, he looks old, much older than 60. We've already established this. Changing your mind. Get off. Back already? Any news about our plight? Indeed. I found your snitch. It's Grishka, the young guy hanging around the village. Kovalev slaps his forehead, shocked. He looks angry but also sheepish, like he just did something stupid. Of course! It was so obvious! The man drifts around here and there, never works for the benefit of the village, and all the time speaks in street jargon. I must be growing blind as well as old. Why, just a few years ago I would have spotted him right from the start. What now? Comrade Kovalev strokes his chin, probably pondering his next step. You calmly await his reply. Finally, having reached a decision, the head claps his hands. We must dispose of Grishka the Snitch. This much is clear to me. But how? I don't want to create a panic. He must be disposed of quietly, unnoticed by anyone. I would be glad to help with the disappearing. Interesting. I won't ask why, but that is good to hear. But what exactly do you propose? Attacking him in broad daylight? No. That will never work. I don't want to create a panic. The snitch must be dealt with quietly. It must appear if he simply decided to leave. Beyond the fence, there's an abandoned building. How about you lure him out there and silently, do the deed. A rotten thing to do by my standards, but sometimes a rotten thing is necessary if it means saving our little community from obliteration. I don't know how you'll lure him out, but I grant you total freedom in your methods. After the execution is carried out, return to me. I'd like to speak more about our future cooperation. It will be done. I'll lure the snitch into that abandoned house and, gotta go. Gotta go. How am I gonna lure him out? Hopefully we've got the goods to convince him. Before you stands a stocky, powerful man aged around 30. He has a plump face, an upturned nose, and an impudent yet saucy look in his eyes. Yeah, I'm not reading it because we've already read it. Listen, you don't have anything against going over to that abandoned building over there, right? Not suspicious at all. The snitch looks at you suspiciously, there we go, and eyes his surroundings. To gain his trust, you need to trick him somehow. Why would I do that? Listen, pal. I don't know, have I got enough speechcraft? I've definitely got enough strength. I'm not going to risk the speechcraft. Gotcha, comrade. Follow me. We need to have a serious chat. The man looks around nervously and gulps loudly. Seems you succeeded in scaring him. Can you tell me what there is to talk about, at least? You'll know it when we get there. Now get moving before I take a shot at you myself. Fine. Just keep away from me. Don't fret. Talk to you later. Come on, Fidel. Let's go to the abandoned building. And I don't think I've left town either, so the corn will definitely not have grown. We need time to pass. And when you're in town, time does not move. It only moves on the global map when you're actually moving yourself as well. If you stood still, it doesn't move either. So we'll wait for him here. you go, Fidel. He shouldn't be too long now. He does walk rather slow though. Here he is. We equipped? Better be. Yeah, he's got his bat, and I've got my spade just in case we need them. Bit close to him. The man looks around sheepishly and cowers from any noise he overhears. Oh. What's going on? Death shall be the main course today, and I'm the chef. Oh my gosh! He did some serious damage then. Right, you, Fidel. You can get out of the way for now. Let's get the spade out. Move one. Hopefully I can knock him over. Oh, missed. Twice. Uh-oh. I should have saved it at the very least. So. That will do. Right, get back on it. Fidel. Come on, lad, get stuck in. Missed twice. How do I miss an unconscious man with a spade? Fuck me. That was a close call for Fidel then. My word, he really did a lot of damage with that first attack. We've got a set of dice and a thief passport. So let's go and tell Kovalev the very good news. So in the top right, you've got your digital assistant. You have 3 separate tabs. You see the lines at the bottom. One of them's highlighted and 2 of them are greyed out. So you've got your information tab. Scroll to the left, you've got a map, and you've also got carry weight and rubles. Quite a handy little device if you need it. Hello, so how did it go? It is done. The head presses his lips together and nods. Without a word, he pulls a fistful of rubles from his inside pocket and hands them to you, never once looking you in the eye. Here, 350 rubles. That's for the job. I thought I'd ask Petya, the lad in the North Gate, to do this. He's got a lot of fight in him. I wanted him to look into the traitor's eyes before killing him, just to understand what it's like. Maybe it's for the best, though, that you did it instead of him. Thank you, this money is a great help. The head silently puts the money in your hands. You silently take it from him. So, now that the deed is done, how about taking on a little more work? As you can see, we are honest people, and we reward honest work. A rare thing out here in the Waste. I'll say it now if you agree, the pay will be much better. Tell me the details. Fine. The bandits had their spy in our village. Now I want to have my spy in their camp. Since you've shown yourself to be a very resourceful person, I'm offering the job to you. It'll actually be easier for you since you're new here. The bandits already know of all my boys, but if you could easily gain their trust and infiltrate their gang, we need one of our men to walk into the lion's den. I agree. It sounds interesting. Great. Now we only need to figure out how to get you into the camp. Did you find anything interesting on the body of the traitor? Just this card. I heard that the bandits are creating their own official documents. Sounds like a terrible idea to me, but on the other hand, I still think like I did in the old life. Criminals now have much less to fear than in the old days. Yes, that might be just what we need. Try showing this card at the bandit camp's gate. I know for a fact that you may approach without getting shot. Probably. And there is a strong possibility they will think you're one of their own. Sounds dicey, but I'll do it. Just remember, I expect to get paid handsomely for this. Of course. Don't even worry about that. I've never gone undercover myself, but I understand how difficult it is. You'll be paid well, and the village will be forever grateful. Now let me mark their camp on your map. You give your map to the head, and after some consideration he carefully draws a cross on the spot the bandit camp should be. After reviewing your map one more time, he hands it back to you. There, done. That is where those bastards live. Also, you might need a gun for the job. Check in with the armourer. He'll help you with that. Good luck. See? I need a little time to think it through, though. Go speak to the armourer. Get ourselves a weapon. Oh. I was sent for a weapon. You heard about that, right? Sure. I've got something fun for you. It'll take a man's head clean off his shoulders. The trader ducks behind his counter and after a few moments re-emerges with a pistol. Thank you. Bye. Pistol, eh? Let's have a look at our abilities. No, not our abilities. Although I will maybe give Fidel a couple of perks. It's not abilities either. It's statistics. It's not statistics. Abilities. Oh yeah, character, but it's the top. So my pistol's an SMG. It's 34. So Fidel's getting the weapon. That's for sure. I did want to get him a pistol anyway, but so a zip gun. Have a look at the stats on that. So you get 1 round in a zip gun. Rusty Nagant pistol. That's what Fidel will be having. Pop that in his slot. Who misses. I think I've got. Is it 9mm rounds for that pistol? Let's have a look. No, it's 30s. Do you have any 30s, Trader Yashin? I'd like to see your wares, please. So he has 530. I am not too sure what the .30 means. Is it 30mm? I'm not too clued in on guns and weapons. So yes, I'll take that. Got quite a few rubles under our belt now as well, which is nice to see. And then I will give those bullets straight to Fidel. Done and dusted. Thank you very much. I'm just looking around, kiddo. Don't you worry. I've got shit to do. Now, Fidel needs some healing. Let's see if you've got any meat to spare. I'd like to have a drink. Can I see the menu, please? Oh gosh. Let's get the vodka. 1. Done. Trade. That'll come in handy very soon. I better go. Let's get some beef down you, Fidel. You're almost dead. So in the next episode we will certainly be going back to the city and making our way into the city through the city gates, because we need better healing items, better than the odd few bits of meat that we've got. We'll cook 3 of these so that Fidel's got at least a little bit of health, so when we go on our travels, double check he's full, and so am I. And thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, we will crack on in the next episode. I hope you have a good one. Bye, see you later.